welcome to Off the Cuff. And today is a little different segment. If you're following me, you know I don't cover too much of tech. But I'd love to know what's going on in this fast-paced world of the tech industry, especially now with generative AI coming in, humanoids and robots coming in. And I do have very special guests here today with me talking about the TechBeat Conference 2025 that's happening August 21st, Thursday, 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. I do have Menon here with me and Cameron Gallup. Welcome to Off the Cuff, all.
Thank you. Thank you.
My pleasure. A little bit about them. Menon is an accomplished IT executive, entrepreneur, and visionary voice in the world of technology and cybersecurity. As a respected speaker and council member of the Cyber Defense Policy and Innovation Consortium, Sunny brings together philosophy, modern-day thinking, and cutting-edge innovation in his talks. His sessions resonate deeply with young professionals, offering clarity in an age clouded by peer pressure and digital chaos. And he is the founder of the TechBeat Conference. So, more to know from him. And we have a very young entrepreneur here, Cameron Gallup. He is, like I said, an entrepreneur and innovator, passionate about making business smarter through technology. As the president and founder of Scale Modern Business Solutions, Cameron develops exciting systems and software that boost productivity and profits at a rapid rate. And other than that, he also has fun. He likes flying planes and racing cars and surfing. So good thing you have a good balance.
Thank you.
So maybe Sunny, tell me what inspired you, to start this TechBeat conference, and a little bit more about it. Yeah.
Yes. This TechBeat conference has been there for last 8 years. We are celebrating the 8th year this time, which is on August 21st, Thursday, from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. in Pleasanton, and followed by a musical party.
Nice.
Yes. So this inspiration came to me sometime back when I heard about a young girl, Casey Woody, who got eluded and persuaded by a predator online.
Oh, okay.
And she was just about 16 years old, and she was murdered brutally. And that caused a lot of furore over the nation. But the most important thing was how deep her father felt when the day he found out the body. He said that he went to the mortuary and slept there thinking she is alone. So this is a sort of, I felt the youngsters are now going through, like you read in my, when you introduced me, the peer pressure and the diverted attention that these youngsters have, which we want to bring them together and see and show them the path. People like Cameron, and who is a young entrepreneur, fresh entrepreneurs. We bring industry analysts and executives, and then make them meet with each other. So that's what I want to tell you about TechBeat.
Well, that's not all you're bringing to TechBeat this year, is it?
No, we are also bringing in many other speakers from cybersecurity and all that. Would you like to highlight?
Yeah, definitely. Go ahead.
Yeah. Well, sorry not to cut you off, but one of my things I'm most excited for has got to be the investor pitch, the Shark Tank pitch. Platform Studio, is that correct?
Yes.
Yeah. And Sunny's actually given me the honor of speaking, being one of the presenters to the investors, I can't explain how excited I am for it. So Sunny has been doing a great job of taking opportunities and connections that he knows from his world and bring them to youth like me, and give me a platform to expand my business as well. So it's truly incredible what you're doing with TechBeat and all of that youth as well.
Thank you.
Yeah, and one more thing is that it's in Pleasanton?
Yes.
So why East Bay and why not, in the hub like in San Jose?
Yeah. Very good question. So that's a very good question once again. So we see that many of these conferences are in the north, which is in San Francisco.
Yes.
Or it is in San Jose, in your studio here, near your studio. So there is nothing today in the East Bay. So at the same time, there are a lot number of companies who have moved to the East Bay. Big companies are existing there. Some of them are attending our conference.
Right.
And along with that, there is also startups now evolving. Post-COVID, there has been some turbulence, but we are seeing that it is changing. A lot of housing, properties are existing there, and so house prices are pretty big. But what that tells you is the amount of the demographics, the people who stay there are potentially IT background in software and hardware. So many of them will not be able to. They don't attend so far these days. So some conference in the East Bay like this, which has been established as one of the biggest conferences in the East Bay and the Bay Area now, it is getting visibility. So that is the reason to cater to or to bring in, to give provision for the technology crowd and other businesses, technological businesses and other people, a chance to attend right there in East Bay.
And Cameron, are you from that side of the Bay Area? Okay.
So I actually grew up in San Ramon, but I went to school maybe 5 minutes from where the conference is being held.
Okay.
So I'm very familiar with the area, born and raised, and it's very true what Sunny's saying. Like I said, I live in San Ramon, where Chevron used to have their big park there.
Okay.
And that used to be the Chevron headquarters among Toyota and some of the other major brands.
Okay.
And so it's interesting seeing how the tech is coming to this area.
So definitely it's bringing the value and a lot of I guess awareness around the whole tech scene.
Yes.
Because otherwise you have to either go to SF and so it's much more. I guess it's going to affect the people there as the demographics change and the population goes up.
Correct.
Definitely. So now one interesting thing I also know is that there'll be impromptu speakers. You'll have an impromptu session, which is rarely seen in tech, conferences. So tell me about that.
Yes, that's something that I would like to really speak about.
Yeah.
If you look at the conferences mainly focus upon companies. Some companies come in and they talk about their product. Well, they can market it today. Digital marketing has reached up to a stage where we can project and showcase these products, why there should be a conference. So the first thing is to support, the conference supports, like I said, young entrepreneurs like Scale, business solutions, Scale AI, they are AI based, so Scale AI, So these kind of people exist out there.
Yes.
And we want to give them an opportunity. But many people are not successful as Cameron. There are people who are bootstrapping. But people like him, there are other people attending, they have that option to spend money. He's spending a lot of money for, bringing his company to the conference and showcasing their products. But many don't. They're in a bootstrap world and, they don't have. Secondly, there are speakers out there. But they are not ready to speak to an extent of 30 minutes or more.
Right.
So impromptu speaking brings a communion between the two. They are still a speaker because they'll be given 10 minutes. They can speak anything as a conversation mode. And talk about their product or talk about their companies, and then that way they get visibility.
Makes it much more viable.
Especially the youngsters. Yes, especially the youngsters. They're shy these days, and they are not, so much willing to come forward and talk like Cam in here. So there are VC, so for them this is a venue, a platform for them to provide that opportunity.
Wonderful, wonderful. So for this year's tech conference, what are the topics that you are covering? I know it's ranging from AI to cyber defense. So anything as to what will be covered in the tech and which companies are coming more?
There are a lot of the fintech companies there. Fintech
Okay,
is there.
fintech is there.
Chemical, some companies are coming, as I recall. Then, startups, AI companies like AI, healthcare, healthcare. There's also some SCM-based application, some robotics people. These are the domains that they are coming in for.
Yeah. And it's, the scenario is changing so quickly. I guess Cameron will know better. The young people are much more in tune to that. My question, as a non-tech person, is also that AI is also bringing a lot of anxiety. First of all, obviously, for businesses, there's a lot to do with security issues, privacy issues, and stuff like that. But you said that you're bringing cultural values to this. So, do you think AI is susceptible to cultural biases, and how can you tackle that?
Yes,
maybe he might.
Yeah, he also should talk about this. He's well aware of these things, young guys. So AI is going. That's why we heard a long back before Gen AI came in. We saw that Bill Gates, and we saw Elon Musk. We saw many big people. Talking about the ethical nature of AI.
Yes.
So the reason is AI can be taken in a way that it can be made to destroy.
Okay.
Yes, there's data there to make use of that for destructive purposes.
Okay.
But it is also very important to know that same data can be used to create very effectively certain things, especially with Gen AI. Whatever we are seeing today in terms of graphics and movies and videos and all that can be much more utilized to effectively communicate.
Very true.
So the cultural, factor that you brought in here is TechBeat is a platform. It's a platform to bring in youngsters such as Cameron and many others who will be visiting there. Some of the names we'll publish it in the news. These people coming together to shake hands with the executives. That is a movement by itself. It's a movement. It's not just some conference. It's a movement. Yes. So that's what, with the AI, yes, we are going to see some destructive things, but we are also going to see some creative things. But then human brain cannot be compared when we look at it. Human brain and the emotion that it is bringing in, the human intellect cannot be matched with a machine.
I hope so too. But talking about intellect, my own personal take also is about mindfulness. So if you are into mindfulness and awareness, how do you think that will affect, and how much important is mindfulness in dealing with AI?
Well, it's interesting. So that's a great question. I love it. It ties into your last question too of culture.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. Yeah.
With the generations as they can progress, right? We see a lot of different trends. One of the most common trends we're kind of starting to see is reliance on technology, especially with Gen Z, right? They, there's this phrase that we like to say, it's iPad kids, right? Kids that grew up with the iPad in their hands.
Yes.
And you know what? I'm guilty of it too, right? But it's that taught me about the tech, right? And it's just kind of how the way it is, Parents are like, all right, stop crying, here's an iPad, just play a game, right? But this reliance on technology has become, it's reduced the social, the social aspect of my generation especially, right? So they don't have to go out and find friends. They can meet them online through video games, Discord, chat servers, whatever it is. And now with AI, they can make their ideal friend. And they can create this personality that knows them and tailors to their exact wants and needs. And as AI keeps evolving, keeps learning, keeps building upon itself, that reliance on AI is only going to get worse and worse and worse. And so I think AI is a great tool to use for so many different things. But the issue is, like Sunny mentioned, it doesn't have its own original thoughts. Its brain is a database of millions, billions of websites, right? And so it takes
raw data.
Raw
Yes.
data.
Raw
yeah.
data right now. Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
all the time it'll be raw data only. Yeah, I guess.
Exactly.
When does it get? Yeah, yeah. Wonderful answer. Yeah.
So one thing that comes out of this is
Yeah.
the mindfulness, right?
Yes.
The mindfulness, if you look at ancient times,
Yeah.
the scriptures of the
Yes.
East have talked about mindfulness from the standpoint of consciousness.
Yeah.
The consciousness is a very important matter these days. It's evolving as mindfulness. Good that you brought out there. So that mindfulness, whether robots will have it. So the question then comes down to emotional intelligence, the lower part,
That's
lower,
the thing.
subject matter of mindfulness. So this emotional intelligence, I've read that they are trying to induce that into
Yeah.
the robots, but how far can they induce? Where a man is sitting there and trying to talk of something and he's angry or he's sad or he's happy. If it doesn't reflect in his face or in his body, how will the robot know?
And it's not even the person's emotional intelligence or the robot's emotional intelligence, it's also the user's emotional intelligence, right?
Correct.
Yeah.
I mean, if you look at Gen Z especially, the depression rates are the highest they've ever been. The
Very
anxiety
true.
rates are the highest they've ever been. And I personally believe, and many other people agree with me, that it's related to the reliance on this technology.
True.
The anti-social, because it's ruining that
That's
emotional intelligence.
That's correct.
Anti-social in a physical way, but too much of connection through digital, even in young relationships. I'm saying earlier on, okay, there were no phones. Yeah, you're away from whoever you're dating or you are having a. Now it's 24/7, so that is also affecting relationships. I guess you will know, but I'm seeing that through my kids. I'm learning how difficult it is for the younger ones.
So the danger is basically when you take these intelligence, and like he was alluding to before, that intelligence, if an AI or a robot takes and understands that kid is liking more something else, the kids always go through wrong path.
Yes.
And so they throw that wrong path to the kid and make them addicted to it.
Addicted to it.
So
Yeah.
that's a good point.
Because this is so scary. Because I don't. There was something in the news saying that a guy who was interacting with some software was made to feel that he's talking to God. So see how is this could be crazy and go wherever. So you need to be cautious. You need to be mindful. You need to be aware as to what is coming in your feed and what you're feeding your mind with. So Tech Conference 2025 is the way to go, guys. Be there, learn a lot about different companies, and meet people like Cameron and Sunny Menon. And Sunny, one more question is, so this is which year for the Tech Conference?
8th year.
8th year.
Yes.
So any story that you can share with the audience as to that impacted you through the conference?
In the past, we have bought, obviously, the robotics. We also have subject matter robotics, other than cybersecurity, artificial intelligence, machine learning, systems integration. There's new things evolving in systems integration.
Okay.
All these robotics, even agrotech, there is a speaker coming in for agrotech, agricultural technology. So in the past, one of the year we brought the robots here to the East Bay.
Oh.
Since then, there's a lot of robots you can see in the East Bay. So that's we know there was nothing before, and robotics conference itself was not there. No conference was there.
So this time I think you're talking and touching upon humanoids also.
Yeah.
So do we see any humanoid?
So already discussions are going on within the committee members. So they are talking to different humanoid companies here in the San Francisco area. So because these robots are very difficult to be carried, it's very heavyweight.
Yes, yeah.
So the best way for us is to talk to San Francisco-based companies.
Okay, so a lot that can be seen. So where can people go and register and everything about that?
You want to say? You go to www.techbeatconference.com. You have all the details there, speaker list, and companies coming in. What is this about? We also have an AI agent. You can dial it.
Okay.
The number is given in the website.
Okay.
So when you dial it, you ask any questions, it will tell you.
Okay.
Yeah.
So listeners, go to techbeatconference.com. Definitely register. Obviously, there is a fees for that, right? There is a.
So currently
it
is 1 day. So like you said, and so we are open now.
Mm-hmm.
Any day it will be closed. We have all got a lot of registrations.
Okay.
So free registrations will close very soon.
Very soon. Okay. Yeah. Okay. And one more thing was this is the 8th year for this conference. How do you think it's going to affect the industry in the coming 10-15 years?
That's a very interesting question. So 50 years from now, we are hearing. My viewpoint is different, but what the analysts are saying is that the AI will dominate. You will see a lot of robots doing various things, right? From home-based to industrial robots to, you name it. So with that change, still there will be a need for human beings to collaborate, because human beings are born to collaborate.
Absolutely.
So that collaboration is going to happen. So TechBeat is going to set the path for those collaborations to be made easy with robots in perspective. That's what I foresee.
Absolutely. You have to live in balance, I'll say. But Cameron, another question that's coming to my mind is you're a young entrepreneur, and you've been associated with this tech conference for some time. Yeah. So how have you gained from this conference, and anything that you used from this conference in your own company?
Well, I will be honest, this is going to be my first year attending.
Okay.
I am very excited about it.
Okay.
However, there is one thing that I know I'm going to get a lot of value out of, and that's going to be having my booth there.
Oh, nice.
So this month actually marks our business's first year.
Okay,
so
nice.
We're still kind of at the point of where we're expanding, we're looking for the right customers, the right connections, and being in a center full of technology and technical experts is the best way to do it. And having my brand presented in the right opportunities, especially.
Yeah. And how many people do you expect to attend this conference?
We are expecting a number of 1,000 people.
Okay, wonderful.
Yeah, we have a lot of registrations already. So at least around 1,000 we are expecting.
It's going to be huge.
Definitely. And it's been established as East Bay's biggest technology and innovation conference.
There's no other technology even which focuses on cybersecurity and that is there. Yeah. People will be starting it. This will start from 8 a.m. So there will be a constant flow. People will come in 8 o'clock. People will come in the afternoon. There's also a lot of people. A massive number of people will come in the evening, because that's when around the time when impromptu is.
Yes. It's a Thursday, so it's a weekday.
Correct.
That's
most conferences will happen around Thursday.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So wishing you the very best, and I'm sure there'll be so much to gain through this conference. If you are interested in knowing what's going on at present, knowing about AI, knowing about robotics and humanoids and so many other companies, then do register once again, techbeatconference.com, and be there. You can get in touch with Sunny or Cameron or me too through my social media handles. It's been a pleasure having both of you and knowing a little bit about what's going on in the tech world. Any last word, Sunny, and we'll go.
Thanks to you for having us here.
No, my pleasure. And take care. Be well.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.